I think our times are out. Oh my. Man, you're a persistent bastard. How'd it follow us? How the fuck should I know? But now that it has, there's only one thing to do. Finish it here and now. Alright, we didn't completely fuck it up then. Before, I guess. Masaru Ishimaru should be in that thing somewhere. If I find him... Scene 2. Oh, these look different, actually. Mommy. I wonder... No, in the vision he did mention his mother a few times, so that could be him. But I don't know for sure. But if it is... Oh, this should be perfect. Like Retribution. Upper right face with katana. I'll take a gamble. I stare down at the katana in my hand. Yeah, the katana's the only way to beat it. The sword I got from Killer Peach should work against her mortal enemy, Masaru Ishimaru. As long as you slash the right one. Sorry if I get it wrong. You made it this far. Trust your instincts, Kojima. Hazuki's resolve bolsters my own determination. And I turn towards Demon Tsukiyomi. What's that sword? I point the sword at the Demon Tsukiyomi and it lets out a terrible yelp. A terrified yelp. You're Masaru Ishimaru. It's terrified, and it should be. It draws a smirk out of me, and I confidently heft the weapon. I dash forward, aiming at Ishimaru's face. Demon Tsukiyomi hurls countless chains at me, the dangerous metal flying every which way. Instincts blaring, my body senses the change trajectories. I dodge every last one of them. Once close enough, I push hard off the ground and jump high into the air. I slash the katana from bottom to top. Just cut the face off, I guess. Ishimaru flinches in fear. Blood spurts everywhere, getting all over me. Lovely. Whoa, what? Why did I see inside the... Whoa. Hi. Huh? For a second, a familiar place flashes in view. I'm sure that's... Ugh. There's no time for that right now. I've got to do something about him. I got a blackened book. Huh? Made it flinch and that's it. Guess physical attacks won't take it down. Any other ideas, Suzuki? To defeat a spirit, you need to use something supernatural, or do some kind of ritual. But we can't do that kind of stuff. Then I guess the fastest way would be to listen to his wish. Don't be stupid. There's no way in hell we need to grant his wish. Then what are we supposed to do? She bites her lip and falls silent. I'm sure she knows. But it's impossible to bring herself to allow it since the fire was how she lost her family. Out of nowhere the spirits start moaning. Carve? Is it saying carve? I have no idea what that means. Do we really have to grant Masaru Ishimaru's wish? Time's running out. Whatever I do, my best chance is while it's still stunned. Time's running out. Gotta do something while it's still stunned. Carve. Think on what that could mean. It's that I'll grant Ishimaru's wish. Oh. Oh, not file. Crap. Not characters either. There is the name that's carved out. The memorial, huh? It was made with the desire to comfort the victims and let them rest in peace. To comfort them? Hey, what? Don't you think that's kind of like a magic ritual? Yeah, you're right. It's possible the spirit's bonds have weakened because a portion of has been scratched out. But if that bond is restored... But if we do something about that bond... Demon Tsukuyomi might find peace. Dark red spurt of blood from Demon Tsukuyomi that looks and feels like ink. The reading from it is incoherent and disturbing. Oh, that works. The monument with a blackened book. I touch the blackened book, staining my cheek. The darkening blood brings those words to mind suddenly. Carve. The blank spot on the memorial. What's wrong? Has an evil ghost possessed you or something? Nothing. Just thinking we might need to engrave something in that blank space on the memorial. Something? Oh! A name, right? Yeah, exactly. We need to add a name. But the problem is... whose name should we engrave, right? Yeah. The problem is whose name should we should engrave in the blank spot. Bando? No. Oh, these are all Ishimaru. So these are all pieces of shit. Except for Tomoko Okayama. So, her. I write a name with the blackened book on my finger. Someone whose strong grudge made her a spirit. She should be listed as a victim too. Tomoko Okayama. Who is that? The name of a woman who lost her husband and child in a fire you set. She was killed by your old men when she tried to reveal the truth behind the fire. Damn it, he doesn't even care. Was Killer Peach Okayama not the right name? Oh. Huh? Someone I don't know. Oh. What are you? Huh? What are you gonna do to me? Whoa. Justice is served. Yee. I've heard that voice somewhere before. It was Killer Peach's. The mythological Momotaro must have been guided by the name written on this memorial, crossing time and space to exterminate evil. Bye-bye! Oh. Whew! The wind blows across the roof and the demon Tsukuyomi dissolves. Are those grateful cries from people mixed in with the sound of the wind? I know it. Mama really is Momotaro. A child's voice pipes up from among them, proudly boasting about their mother. Alright. Woo! The ominous scarlet moon vanishes and the sky reverts back to normal. My curse is gone! Your face says your curse was lifted. Yeah, I guess I managed to survive again. Demon Tsukuyomi disappeared, but it didn't leave a pool of blood behind. Yes, that makes sense, I already got Amy out. Speaking of blood... blood flew out when I cut the Demon Tsukuyomi with a katana. It was only a flash, but I saw a vision of the attic in the Moroku residence. Why did that place appear? Better check it out. I touch the blood in my clothes and concentrate. Oh, I never even realised it was that. Yeah, I didn't even think it was Like bloodmetry. Whoa! What? Wow, nice work there. The first thing I hear is a young man's voice. It's the arsonist. Masaru Ishimaru. That was captivating, truly. Guess going full criminal to kidnap a kid really was worth it after all. Masaru, I allowed you to watch, but if you continue to say things like that, I'll have to ask you to leave. The man in white monk robes replies coldly. His voice sounds familiar too. It's gotta be Yakumo Moroku, the author who turned girls into dolls. Don't be like that, old man. Without my pop's power, you'd be behind bars right about now. Yes, I'm extremely grateful to Noboru. It's entirely due to the Ichimaru's family's cooperation that I am able to fulfill my duty. That Nagoshi no Gi ritual or whatever, yeah? Sounds like a mouthful. Why not shorten it to NG? That sounds like a name a child would choose. Masaru, please refrain from saying anything that draws the interest of the Kaguya doll. The seal is in the process of weakening. She may be listening at this very moment. Ooh, now that's scary. You better hurry up and finish making her playmate. Hey, what's this? Oh, that? Oh, since I'm the last successor of the Moroku family, it's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkly old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. Yeah, it would look that way to you. Ever since I lost the power of my hands, in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness. What do you mean by power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power. The power to bestow was one of them. I would use it to bestow spiritual power into that doll and give it to her. So does that mean, because you lost your power thing, that's why you're killing kids and making them into dolls? It's up to you whether you believe me or not. I believe you. I love stories like that. Anyway, what about you, Masaru? Huh? What about me? Will you marry and have a happy family? Noboru would surely be pleased if you had a child. Would Mom be happy in heaven too? You still hung up on Yuko, Of course I am. Pops only shoves money at me. Mom actually loved me. She's my everything, even now, forever. I always wanted to relive the time when Mom was around. I see. At Ishimaru's strange outburst, Moroku stops and frowns. It would be nice to go back to the past you long for. By the way, old man, you write scary fairy tales, yeah? So that means you're an expert on the occult? Yes, to some extent. What about it? I want to ask you something. Could you tell me about that demon Tsukiyomi thing? What? That was... The arsonist Ishimaru abducted girls and Yakumo Moroku turned each of them into dolls. It lines up with what was written in the Nagoshi no Gi book I found at the Black Rabbit, plus that strange doll Ishimaru grabbed. That was the doll I picked up at the Moroku residence. You look pretty serious, Kijima. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Still trying to process everything I just saw. There's no way I can explain it right now. Well then. We survived that by the skin of our teeth, but we can take a breather later. Let's get the hell out of here before someone finds out we broke in. Right, let's go. Hooray! We're not gonna go someplace weird again, are we? It'll be fine, probably. If the demon Tsukiyomi was the one causing time to reverse, then we shouldn't be led to the scene of the fire again. I press the button for the first floor, and the elevator quietly starts moving. The elevator reaches the first floor without any issues. Oh good, we made it back okay. Come on, we don't have time to be standing around. Let's get going. Yeah! Uwe makes it clear that she wants to be out of this place, so we leave. Phew, we should be safe here. Good job, you two. That was a piece of cake. Dancing up on stage is 100 times more tiring. Huh? What's that face for? Something's bugging me. What exactly was that demon Tsukiyomi we saw? I mean, it was obviously a fusion of the people who died in the fire, right? No, I get that, but the demon Tsukiyomi ritual itself existed way before the fire, right? It doesn't have ties to this event. Ah, that's what you're talking about. You're wondering if that was the real demon Tsukiyomi or not? Pretty much. We were originally trying to summon the demon Tsukiyomi, and then that thing appeared. Let's put together what we know first. The arsonist Masaru Ishimaru tried to summon the demon Tsukiyomi by sacrificing people. His wish was to bring back his dead mother. She's also the late wife of President Ishimaru of the Sumi group. She's still quite dead. I confirmed that when I was investigating the Sumi group. In other words, his wish to the demon Tsukiyomi wasn't granted. That's what that'd mean, yeah. This is just a what if, but maybe a wish was granted, but it wasn't Ishimaru's wish. So whose was it? The victims killed by Ishimaru. If 24 people all wished for something, it'd definitely overpower Ishimaru's voice. And in that situation, they would obviously all be wishing for the same thing. I don't want to die, huh? Yeah, I think so too. So the real demon Tsukiyomi granted that wish, and created the demon Tsukiyomi we saw, I guess. So that rumor about the demon Tsukiyomi granting wishes was true. I don't know if we can say that for sure. That thing could also just be some massive hate not connected to the real demon Tsukiyomi. If that's the case, it'd mean that nobody's wish was granted in that fire. And that would mean the rumors about demon Tsukiyomi were false. It's that small line between fact and fiction that really fires up an occult fan, you know? Of course, I'd be happiest if the rumors about the demon Tsukiyomi turned out to be true. I mean, that'd be so much cooler. In the end, people are going to believe what they want to believe. There's no such thing as a correct answer. Well, it's about time we split up. This ain't a good time for miners to be walking around. Yeah, I guess I'll head home. Thanks for everything, anyway. That's surprisingly decent coming from you. Have you fallen for me? Nah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, sure. Man, you look happy. Wasn't expecting that. By the way, Kijima, how did Amy's examination go? Oh yeah, I never told you. They found some abnormalities in her brainwaves, so she's under examination until tomorrow. That's so. I hope Natsumi gets better soon, so they can go back to their normal lives. Yeah, me too. If Aunt Natsumi's coma is because of Kakuya's curse, then Amy's not getting her normal life back until I do something about Kakuya. Alright, I'm heading out. See ya, guys. Uwe disappears in the direction of Shinza Station. Alright, I'm gonna head back too. My co-worker's apartment I'm going to stay at is pretty close to Shinza Station. So you're still not going home, huh? Your curse always appears suddenly, just like it did today. It'd be bad if I decided to go home and ended up getting locked up under surveillance again. Hazuki's grinning, but I've been constantly causing her trouble for the past few weeks. Huh? What's going on? You're staring. Though I'm used to that in my profession. At first I didn't want to get her involved, but if she hadn't been there to help me, I never would have survived this long. I've been a big pain to you. Sorry. No, don't worry about it. I've told you many times, but I'm really into ghosts and the occult and stuff. I'll do anything to get experiences like these. I'd even quit being an idol. If your agency heard that, they'd faint. Hey, can I ask you something? Go right ahead. You'll have to go through the agency if it's about my measurements and weight, though. Why'd you become an idol? You don't seem that obsessed with the job. Yeah, it may look that way. I didn't become one because it was my dream or aspiration or anything, like other people. It's because of the education I got from my mom, who used to be an idol. She trained me for this life ever since I was really young. So you're not doing it because you like it? No, it's not like that. I love singing and talking and stuff, and it's so great to have fans. But the word idol doesn't really have a special meaning to me like it does for other people. For me, it's more like I took over the family business. We live in one strange household. It's pretty normal to me, though. Anyway, since it's basically the family business, I try to be more professional than others. Like how? Recently I've been doing special training for love scenes. I'm a high schooler, so I'll probably start getting more roles like that pretty soon. Who knows when I'll get a love scene with the Headless Horseman or the Boogeyman. Neither of those are human. Yeah, but that's the kind of romance Momoko and Risi would have. Oh, that's right. We did something similar by the vending machine yesterday. That was a pretty good performance. Would you help me practice again sometime, Kijima? Sure, if I feel like it. Sweet, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna get going. See you later. Hazuki darts off in the direction of the taxi stand. Now that I think of it, a lot of people have helped me get this far. I gaze up at the night sky for a while, picturing all the people who have helped me. Because of your close relationship with Hazuki character file was updated. Close relationship with Amy, that was updated. When Natsumi's updated. Ue's was updated. Kijima's was. Guess I'll get going myself. Wow. I go at the station and quickly hop on the last train heading to Kasugi. After arriving at Kasugi Station, which is deserted at this hour, I head to my apartment. This isn't my apartment, this is the underpass. What a lie. Character files. Oh, we learn about his age. He's 18. Legend, five-time first place winner of martial arts championship. So many opponents have blood on them that they smell a bit. Oh, what the fuck? I just realised. Abilities class, fighter, level 72. Subclass, high school student, level 5. What? So I get the feeling... She... Yeah, okay. Learning more about them just... Yeah, it just teaches you more about their stats, basically. Subclass sister, level 75. What the hell? She might be better than Momoko Ruse herself. So Natsumi... She's a level 40 writer. Not bad. Resistance against sleepiness, plus 40%. During deadline she can go 3 days without sleep. Highest quality wedding band, memento left by a late husband. Oh, Ue. So not the straightest cop, she entered the department as a young elite, but her strong sense of justice and blunt honesty caused problems and isolated her from the other officers. In Kasugi, she took it upon herself to get personally involved in her department's cases without being assigned to them. She's unexpectedly friendly and winsome, but she never loses the serious look in her eyes. Jesus. Level 31 police officer. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oops. I'm wondering if we're gonna run into Kaguya. I guess not. I thought maybe we would. A text. How are you? It's D-Man. This will be my final message. I admire your dedication for finding my analysis reports. I'd like to personally thank you, my true comrade. If you don't mind, come to the graveyard's entrance. Oh. Okay. Finally gonna get to see his face. A graveyard. Probably the one not far from here. Choosing not to go home, I instead head to the place he mentioned. Yay! Oh, we're here again. This is the spot D-Man said to be. Doesn't look like he's here yet. Calls me out. Doesn't bother to be here, huh? Under no obligation to wait, going home is starting to sound like a good idea. Just then... Ew. A man's voice whispers in my ear. I spin around, but no one's there. Straining my ears to try to sense his presence, but all I hear is the wind. Just my imagination, I guess. I turn back toward the graveyard. No! And he's standing there in front of me. He is dead. So this is the elusive D-Man. Ashen face, unfocused eyes, a blood-stained shirt, and an aura that can't possibly be human. Is he dead? Whoa! He most certainly is. I study him as he slowly approaches me. Hello, did I scare you? Nah. Well, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you to be that impressed. No, excuse me. And while I'm apologising, please allow me to say how nice it is to meet you. It's the first time we've met, but he's being so friendly with me like I'm a long-lost pal. Guess he's taken a liking to me after sending all those texts. My real name is Hiro Aratama. Sorry to meet you like this, but in life I was the desk editor for Oop Arts Monthly. Desk man, so, D-man. I want to express my thanks to you, but I also have one thing I want to confirm. His cheerful voice suddenly turned serious. It's about my writings. You always seem so interested in them. To the point, what do you truly want to do? That's all I want to know. Who do you truly wish to become? I pray that you don't disappoint me. It's a crisis? Okay. Who do I wish to become? Ah! Explore the untapped world. The unknown. I want to explore the untapped world. That was written on the first D card I found. I bet he wanted me to become a fellow explorer of the untapped world. That's gotta be the answer he's looking for. Oh, wonderful. You're exactly the man I expected. From now on, the untapped world will welcome you. Kijima, I'm glad I was able to meet you today. Thank you for everything. I have one last report to give you. Now then, may you remain in good health until the day you arrive at the abyss of the untapped world. And there he goes. And with that, he vanishes. Where he was standing is a familiar looking card. Is this going to be a card about him? Obtained D card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Hyaki Yagyo. My apologies for alarming you earlier. I was so happy to finally meet you that I asked what I shouldn't have. Who I am is just what I told you before. I'm Hiro Aratama, former desk editor for Oop Arts Monthly. Many of my acquaintances, like Mr. K, are familiar with the paranormal. No blame on them, but I often got carried away. That's how I'm like this. I've always felt bad about dying. It caused trouble for the editorial department and the magazine's readers. That aside, I'm ecstatic to welcome you as a fellow explorer of the untapped world. I'd like to start by sharing information with you on Hyaki Yagyo, what we're currently after. Do you know what Hyaki Yagyo is? It's the march of evil spirits of rivers and mountains, much like those found in ancient tales of this country. It's a piece of fiction, but the Hyaki Yagyo we're after isn't. Would you believe me if I said a large group of spirits like those you faced used to march along this land of Musashino a long time ago? It's your right and duty to affirm everything paranormal, including my bizarre stories, as I don't have to convince you now. Back to Hyaki Yagyo, we believe at the centre of the covered-up historical incidents is a certain presence. It has the power to create dangerous spirits. I'm sure someone has come to mind. Oh, Kaguya. It's Kaguya, or more accurately, the Kaguya doll. A doll with similar powers was connected to the mark case in H-City! Mary! God, I love the callbacks. These doll spirits are considered the core of what causes the Hyaki Yagyo. We assume a death march occurs when doll spirits gather the dead and turn them into spirits, but we don't know much about these dolls yet. All of the families from the Edo period associated with dolls have disappeared and passed down items were lost in the war. The only possible lead we might get is for you to ask the doll spirit directly, but you must be very careful. You'll soon reach the end of Kaguya's game. If you observe closely, you could learn new information. That said, don't end up like me. If worst comes to worst, put your own safety first. Now, I still have much to say to you, but look how I am. Sadly, I have someplace I need to be, but thank you for keeping me company all this time. I'll tell my acquaintances about you when I get a chance. Goodbye, Kijima, until we meet again. D-Man. That was nice. A bittersweet end to his story. So this is finally the end. The abyss of the untapped world. What's that supposed to mean? When you die, I think. Pondering the meaning behind his words, I walk home. No, I like that the D cards were sort of callbacks. When I get home, I immediately head to the bathroom and take a hot shower. I still feel that lukewarm sensation from the blood that spurted when I took Demon Tsukuyomi. I want to wash that off as soon as possible. Nothing gonna happen with the mirror. Nope. Okay. I thought it would. I haven't seen Kaguya since the day she told me about the Killer Peach game. The fact that she hasn't shown up despite the fact that I took Amy back makes me feel uneasy. Kaguya's curse appeared. What's going on? Maybe Kaki... Pardon me. Maybe Kaki is still watching me, even though I can't see her. From beyond this mirror, from the realm of the dead. That's right. Where'd that thing go? What thing? Ah, the doll. I search my drawers, shelves, and under the bed, and quickly find that. The doll? Yep. As I thought. In the blood ritual vision I had, Masaru Ishimaru was holding this doll. It's definitely the same one. In that vision, Yakumo Moroku said... No, that's just junk now. Now that I'm the last successor of the Moroku family... It definitely looks like just junk, but its appearance is similar to Kakiya's. That's bugging me. I'll think about it later. I need to get up early tomorrow to go pick Amy up. I better get to sleep. Hey, finally, we got the end of Demon Tsukiyomi. So, Tomoko Okayama lost her son and husband in the fire. The arsonist was Masaru Ishimaru. Noboru Ishimaru's son, after losing his mother, turned psychopath, committing crimes, tries to resurrect his mother with the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual. His father covered up incident with underworld connections, grudges of fire victims, and Okayama, Masaru Ishimaru, is gone. Oh. Bedtime. Go to bed. I think we're about at the end of the game. Certainly seems like it. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Though of course, we still haven't got rid of Kakuya. A bunch of things happened tonight, some of it shocking. I would have sworn I was going to find myself awake for hours after shutting my eyes. But I must be exhausted. My consciousness quickly fades away. Yay! Save game. Yes. 21st of August. Afternoon, I go to the hospital to pick Amy up. The doctor explains the results to me, but despite clearly being in a weakened state, her brain infrequently exhibits theta waves. Obviously, I don't understand any of that. After I promise to bring her in for regular exams, the doctor finally releases her. Then, after paying Aunt Natsumi a quick visit, it's somehow already become sunset. When we arrive at Kasuji, Amy badgers me into a huge shopping trip at the nearby supermarket. We stock up not only on food and candy, but also a change of clothes and toothbrush for Amy. I don't have much say since she'll be staying with me for a while, and by the end, my arms are full. No, big brother? Want me to help you carry a grocery bag? No, I got it. Then I can take that paper bag. It looks pretty light. She's staring at the black paper bag I have. Apparently Ue left it at the hospital this morning when she went to visit Amy. It contains everything that Aunt Natsumi had on her when she collapsed. The police had it submitted as evidence, but they finished examining it all.